Yep, this is a comfortable place to rest. I guess
Saying things like that isn't going to...
but it's the truth.
That's a weird way to put it. Actually, if you had a mention... I know what you mean. The air here isn't at all...
Everyone looks well rested. If you're ready, we can start making our way to the jungle.
Good luck, everyone. I'll be rooting for...
Hold on. I said we, didn't I? No need to say goodbye, because you're coming too.
Huh? But wait, I'm just the mascot.
You can't back out this time, Adia.
Yes, Kale and I discovered a fairgrounds in the
The person in charge of it seems to be a scholar.
Oh, I wish there were like...
Time to go. Gather!
Next on the agenda... We're way behind schedule. We're way behind schedule. Perhaps whoever left these behind was also fulfilling a contract.
Finally, someone has arrived.
Sorry to keep you waiting, Maimuna.
Thank you, Kale. If anything, I thought you'd be curled up somewhere crying.
Hey, you shouldn't be saying things like that.
Doesn't seem to be the first time Paimon's heard someone...
You want to see me cry? Fine. I'll stop crying right here.
No,
All right, I shouldn't have said that. Now,
and Paimon is Paimon!
They're reliable helpers. Lucky for you that I found them. You'd better be more careful about how you speak.
of course, good to meet you. You may call me Maimuna. For the sake of time, we should forego the usual pleasantries. Please follow me.
Next on the agenda... much! Amazing, isn't it?
Really? Huh?
What is it, Kale?
Sorry. I'm afraid it might dampen the...
That's not important. Please, just speak your mind.
Well... There are lots of vendor booths set up here, but there's no one running them. In fact, there's no one at this fair at all. It looks pretty deserted.
The truth is, this used to be an exciting and bustling, but just a few days...
Like, the world was suddenly flipped upside down?
Yes, exactly. Something fell from the central hub into the tent and knocked down the crystal light that was hanging at the top.
Oh, the crystal light.
Mm-hmm. But once the light fell, just when I was at my wits...
Wait.
Yes, and he refused to listen to any of my warnings. He just walked straight into the tent, and then...
Yes? And then?
Yeah! Don't leave us hanging here! What happened?
And that's it. He became trapped inside along with the Hydro-Eidolons.
Oh no! We have to do something!
I know, but the situation inside
Just talking about it is a waste of...
All right. This way, please.
We're way behind schedule. Next on the agenda...
There used to be a large stage inside, but after everything got shaken up, it seems the lamps and crystal light that were hanging above have all...
Wait, so you mean it's difficult to move around?
Yes, mainly because of the lights. Do any of you have experience being on...
I can't stand that feeling.
Me too! I'm no good at speaking in front of people. And then to have everyone staring at you... Oh, just the thought of it makes me shudder.
Sounds like you have some things you haven't been able to let go of yet.
Please don't laugh. I'm trying my best to change that, but there are still some things I can't overcome. Like when there's a lot of people around, or when people are staring at me.
No, there's nothing funny about that. And you know what? It's not a bad thing to care when other people are looking. That's my opinion anyway. Think about it. Only people who have high standards for themselves would worry about failing to meet others' expectations. You have many good qualities, Kale. I bet if you had to learn dance since childhood like myself, then you'd be an even better dancer than me.
No way! That would be impossible.
I can relate. I know exactly how she feels.
Maybe we should find a time for you to learn with me.
Wow. You are so... Really? You do that? You wouldn't...
You really think I'm that kind of person? Fine.
Oh, no!
Seems there's no need for me to warn you again. Anyway, you just need to open the curtain and you'll be able to see the stage.
Wait, what's that thing in the middle there?
That's my crystal light! It's been locked up.
Well, let's figure out a way to fix this. Looks like we need to raise the platform underneath the crystal light.
If I remember correctly, the stage controls should be somewhere around here.
It seems we have to use the colorful lens to make the light change colors.
More speed.
eye for an eye. Crush! I condemn you!
That's one way of shining new light on the problem.
Hey, Mimuna, do you happen to know someone named Sino?
No, never heard that name before. Why do you ask?
Oh, never mind then. I was just thinking you two would have a lot in common.
Back to the situation at hand. We should probably head into the passageway that opened now.
Hello? Is anyone here? If you can hear me, please help!
Lessig Lawrence?
Who are you? Who has the audacity to utter my full name?
You sure don't look like you're in any condition to be talking like...
Yep. He's a member of the Lawrence clan, all right. Even though he's hanging on by a thread, he still insists on clinging to meaningless etiquette.
You. What are you doing here? Huh. Have you come here to mock me, Eula?
If you would just think for a moment, it should be pretty obvious why we are here. Yet, now you're intentionally trying to provoke me? Of course, you don't have to accept my help. After all, aristocrats are naturally superior and need no help.
Yes, thanks for the
I don't think he really means it, Eula. His tone was harsh, but he keeps glancing at you from the corner of his eyes. It's my opinion as the healer that he needs help.
Okay. He's been trapped for so long that it seems he's forgotten how to hold a decent conversation.
Hey, no, wait! Halt! You cannot just leave me here. We're both of the Lawrence bloodline. Helping me when necessary certainly won't tarnish your prestige. If anything, my embarrassing predicament will be overshadowed by—
This is the best reason you could come up with? You think tacking on the word family will be enough to talk me into helping you? You should be ashamed for your careless actions. It's because of you that we all had to come—
Seems everyone in the Lawrence clan is this way. They'll do anything to save Fate.
All right. Looks like it's time for the mascot to step in. Here you go. One for Eula, and one for Lessig.
What is this? Candy?
Thanks.
Oh, the smell. It's just like the aroma I smelled coming from the lens.
Yes, that's right. Enjoying something sweet always lightens the mood.
Oh, thank you, Miss Mascot. I certainly do feel much better now.
So he's willing to thank someone else, but not me.
Eula has been worrying about you, but now that you two have been reunited, I won't have to keep answering her questions anymore.
Let me clarify one thing. I don't care what happened.
Eula will never admit that she actually cares about him. Yeah, you're probably right.
If you're going to keep saying nonsense like this, then at least give me another piece.
Oh, sure. I still have more.
Sorry, I admit.
I'm back. Oh?
Oh, nothing. Don't mind.
All right. Then let's clean things up here and keep working our way—
I'll take him and find some place for him to rest. I happen to be a little tired myself.
All right. I'll leave my cousin to you then. You'd better rest up and regain your strength before we—
Now, let's see if there's any way to keep raising the platform higher. We probably will need to find a mechanism that's like a lamp.
Strange. Is that really the Lessig that I know?
You shouldn't always judge people based on the way you knew them before. People change, and people can always make different choices. Hydroidolin! I must have been trapped in the curtain. But at least it seems to be okay.
It looked big from the outside. This place is massive!
It is a magical tent, after all. The inside is much larger than it appears from the outside. Haven't you heard stories with this sort of thing before?
Oh, another path has appeared! This should be the last level.
Yes, don't worry. We're almost to the top of the tent. The last thing we need to do is raise the crystal light to the very top of the tent. After the stage collapsed, I realized that having it raised only halfway makes it look a lot like the stage at the Grand Bazaar. Have any of you visited the Grand Bazaar before?
No, I haven't.
I have. I've gone there a few times with Master Tainari. The place is bustling with all kinds of vendors. And if you're lucky, you can see Nilu perform her dance.
Oh, a dance from Sumeru? I'd like to see that myself. If only it were on the way back, then we could stop there.
It doesn't matter if it's on the way or not. I would be happy to take you whenever you have time, Eula.
Great. I'll take you up on that offer.
Yeah! Now that Paimon thinks about it, we've already been there more times than Paimon can remember.
Really? My father used to help with festivities at the Grand Bazaar and would always give me candy during the events. I was just a kid and didn't understand anything. I was happy as long as he gave me some candy. To me, fairs and festivals were the best things ever. I always thought my father was amazing, and
But aren't you a scholar in that I doubt you could have time to assist your father in preparing festivities?
yeah, seems you read me like a book. When I had the choice between becoming who I wanted to be and who my parents wanted me to be, I ended up choosing the latter. But I was never happy about it.
Huh. That's almost the exact opposite of Eula's situation.
You must have already realized that. Why else would you set up all the booths here?
Yes, but I realized that attending a fair, the main reason my childhood, but my father knew. But I gave up on I finally had a
It's not as bad as you have the courage to someone who's given up. Oh, Kale.
I understand
It's not that I'm trying to believe me.
Oh? What are you trying to say?
Oh,
All right.
the colored pieces of the bullet have melted.
Yes, the lens is made of materials that are easily melted by light.
Is it me, or do I smell something sweet here?
Good. That should do it.
Hey, Idea! We're back!
Oh, I was starting to wonder what was taking you so long. But don't worry, Lessig is recovering well. I'm pretty good at taking care of people.
I don't know if I should...
The shadow. It's massive. Wait.
Of course.
Only 40 times.
Huh? What has happened? How did I get outside of the tent?
Oh, you're...
I'm afraid.
Lessig Lord.
Oh, it's you, Eula. All right, I'll do...
Interesting. Now you want to talk. Seems like you've had a change of heart. In that case, maybe you'll be able to explain everything in...
I admit it, but it was a long journey, and I didn't always know the way. But the peculiar... You and I are like such... It's like a never-ending...
Everything he said is true.
Yes. It's all that I and...
Lessig, both you and...
I originally planned...
See, people can... Oh,
Yes.
that's all right. How to find true happiness?
I have a suggestion. Why don't you return to Mont...
They'll
This is something that the Lawrence clan is just like this stage.
She's so solid.
Are you all done talking now?
Yes, I think so. By the way, that is for you.
Oh, it's one of...
Well, you...
Okay.
Wait, this looks like... Shh! Now's not the time to brag about being...
The candy from the box.
Ah, so when it comes down to it, eating candy is sort of like...
So, as of now, we've already collected 3 of the missing components. Only 1 more to go. I'm sorry that repairing the tent took so much.
back. I trust your adventures to the forest went smoothly.
Yep, you could say that. How about you? Up to anything today?
Well, I suppose it's time I told you that as the divine priestess of Watatsumi Island, I shouldn't actually be. The truth is that a relic, but recently, an orb matching the relic's description. I wasn't lying when I said that. Goro has often told me that